Good afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon, sir.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. Do you feel happy today?
Happy.
What makes you happy today? Because of your school, probably because you just got home from school, right? Or probably about the things at home. And anyone want to say something about what makes you happy today?
Happy because I'm having to learn English.
Because you want to learn English? Wow, that's a spirit, yeah? You need to have a really good spirit and energy to learn something new, right? So are you excited for today's lesson?
So excited, sir.
Excited? Wow, it makes me also joyful to know that you are excited, okay? So, before I'm going to teach you to the main materials today, I want to show you a picture. Who wants to see a picture? Okay. So, and I want you to guess, this is like a really easy picture to guess. What picture is this?
A baby.
A baby. Okay. So, this is a baby. I have a question based on this picture. What do babies do? What do babies do? Can anyone answer this question?
Laughing.
Of course, laughing, okay.
Crying.
Crying, okay, crying the whole day, okay. What else? Probably crawling, right? Crawling. Or drinking milk from the bottle, yeah.
Yes.
I have some pictures. This is a baby who crawls or drink from a bottle, right? Okay, so this is what baby usually do. Now I want to show you with the next picture. Okay, the next picture shows two kids. Okay, two kids. Are they a baby?
No.
No, they grown up. Yeah, they grown up to become kids like you are. And what the kids do? What do kids do? What do big kids do? Playing, okay.
School.
Go to school, of course. Okay. Probably wearing their own clothes. They don't have any more assistant probably to wear their own clothes, yeah, because they are big enough. Okay, maybe they draw. Who likes to draw here? Can you raise your hand if you like to draw? Because we have some activity later about drawing, yeah? Or probably reading some books. Who likes to read a book? Okay, you. Okay. What is your favorite book?
My favorite book is from the I read it in college in
Okay.
campus.
Already? Oh, wow, you're really smart, right? You really love reading. I love reading books. I love some books that
Harry
tells-
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Okay, that's really good. That's fantasy book, yeah. I love Harry Potter as well. Okay, so when we talk about kids, like you are probably 7 or 8 or 9 years old, do these kids drink from the bottle? These kids, do they drink from the bottle?
No.
No, right? Because they grown up. Do they crawl? No, probably in some games, right? But in normal life, in the daily basis, they don't do this anymore, like what baby do, right? So just like this baby do, they don't do like what the baby usually does. So in English, when we do something in the past, but not now, we used to. Everybody say used to?
Used to.
Okay. before. So it's not now anymore. It is used for talking about past habits or repeated action in the past. Like I mentioned before, the picture, right? The baby, she or he used to crawl every day, like in the bed or in the floor, on the floor, or the baby drink milk from the bottle. Yeah, it happens in the past. For example, when we talk about ourselves, are you a baby now?
No.
No. Were you a baby before?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. You were a baby before, but you are not a baby now. You are a kid now. You are a big kid now. You are a grown-up now, right? So, the best way to say this is by using used to. I'm going to write down example of the sentence for saying that you used to be a baby, you used to do these things and that things of what actually baby does, but now you do something else. So you can write that something like this. I used to be a baby. Now, because we are going to explain about a noun here, so the verb used to be. Used to be, it means to be a baby. You put a comma and then but now, or now, I am a kid. Okay? Used to shows about past. And then when you say this verb, when you see this verb am, it means in the present, right? So can you repeat after me? I used to be a baby, but now I am a kid.
I used to be a baby, but now I am a kid.
Great. Now we change the sentence by changing the word baby from noun to verb. We change the noun into some action. Okay? What a baby used to do again?
Crawl.
Yes, you can say that. I used to crawl. Now, you can say the negative version. Now I don't. Or maybe you can change the activity to what the kid usually does. Okay? So this is an option. The other option is I used to crawl. Now I jump, probably, right? Because in my experience, not many baby can jump, right? They are still difficult to jump, but yeah. This is what's happening right now. This is what happened in the present, at the moment. But this one is the activity that happened in the past, right? Maybe you used to crawl much often than then, but not now anymore. Okay? Is this clear? Is this clear? Okay. Do you have any question for this one before we continue? Any question, guys? No? Okay, we continue. Okay, great. So, if this is clear for you, then I'm going to move with the pattern. Okay? When we make this sentence, we need to understand the pattern of creating or forming the sentence using used to. Okay? So, the pattern I will write down here. We have two patterns for today, which is the positive sentence and the negative sentence. For the positive, we use subject plus verb. Used to plus verb 1. And for the additional, you can put object or complements, or maybe you can just say the verb. And for negative, it's subject plus did not plus used to plus verb. the subject, there are subjects you already know. Yeah, for example, I, you, we, they, she, he, it. Or you can put the name of a person or the name of a thing or an animal. And you use used to. And then you put the verb one. So in our example right here, we have the subject. This one is the subject. And then used to, sorry, I'm going to use this example. Subject used to plus the verb one. Okay? Now I want you to create your own sentence. You don't have to follow like this one, but you can make your own, the new one. Okay? Can someone make something using positive pattern? She, okay?
Used to.
She used to. Can you find a verb, please? Verb one.
Play. Play.
Okay, play. You want to add object? Yeah.
Football.
What did she play? Football, okay. Oh, she's a support. She's an athletic, yeah. She used to play football, okay. Football also for girls. She used to play football, right? Even though it's not something that we see every day probably, but of course, girls do play football. So this is the correct sentence of using used to as a positive sentence in a positive pattern. Okay? So when we want to change this sentence into negative, we can still use this sentence, but negative pattern of used to is to tell us about the habit that we didn't do in the past. Okay? Positive, it means you want to tell, oh, I used to do this in the past. This is my habit in the past. But negative is not the habit. I want to tell you, I want to let you know that this is not something I did in the past. But it's really complicated to make the long sentence, right? So you use negative sentence like this. She did not, okay, used to play football. If you have any questions, sir, can I put the exact time, like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, or back in the day, or exact year? Yes, we can add. But this is clear enough to show, yeah? So, for the negative sentence, you see there is a different use of used to. For the positive, you put the D after the word used, right? But for the negative sentence, you remove the word D, so you're not using that anymore because it's already stated the past by writing did not. Okay? So you just used to. That's it. Don't have to put D. But if it's in a positive sentence, you still put the D, okay? Used to. And for negative, did not used to. Okay, that's it. Maybe one more sentence because our friend gave a sentence. Now one more other sentence, please. Maybe other subject. You wanna give us more example?
I used to drink milk.
Mm-hmm.
Drink milk.
Yes. Okay. Now be careful. Some adults still drink milk, but maybe a different kind of milk, right? We talk about baby's milk right here, and a different milk probably. Let's say a baby milk, right? To make it like a really clear statement. I used to drink baby milk. You can put maybe now I don't, or maybe you can say now I drink coffee or water or tea. Yeah. Okay. What about negative sentence? Let's make something different. What about using the subject we? Oh, this is deep, yeah. Maybe we talk about our friendship in the past, something that we do in a group, whether it's with our family or with our friend, what do you used to do with your friend? We did not?
Use.
Oh yeah, not the activity. We don't use that. I'm sorry. We did not use to it.
Not
Hmm?
use to.
Fight? Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe, right? Or yeah, it's okay. Fighting is a common thing in friendship, right? Let's find something else. What did you not used to do probably in your circle or in your friendship? You want to find some other words for? We did not used to. What about you? You want to help with the first?
Use to.
You can create something out of your imagination or probably something in the real experience.
Be right, but.
Oh, okay. Together, yeah, of course. You're gonna make the bicycle collapse, yeah? We didn't used to ride a bike. Okay. So these two patterns, you used to in a different way. Again, this one is something that became our habit back in the past, but this one is to state that, oh, this is not what I did. This is not what I usually did. This is not what she usually did. This is not what we usually did in the past. Okay?
Okay.
It is understandable. Can you get it?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, we are going to practice for your listening. And what I'm going to say, please repeat, yeah? So listen carefully. Okay, just a second. I used to drink milk.
I used to drink milk.
Now I drink coffee.
Now I drink coffee.
I used to sleep early.
I used to sleep early.
Now I sleep late.
Now I sleep late.
Okay. It's just an example, yeah. I hope you're not getting used to it sleeping late, yeah? Okay. I used to watch cartoons.
I used to watch cartoons.
Now I don't.
Now I don't.
Maybe you can explain about it later, yeah? Okay. Now I'm going to say a sentence. Then after that, I'm going to give you a question. And I hope you can answer the question by answering yes or no. Okay? Okay. So first one is my sentence. I used to drink milk every day. And that's the sentence. And now the question. Do I drink milk now?
No.
Yes, the correct answer is no. Yeah, because I used to drink milk every day, but back then, yeah, in the past, used to. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next question is. I used to have long hair. Now, do I have long hair?
No.
No, again, because again, it's using used to but positive sense. Okay, great. Now let's move to pictures. Okay, pictures guessing. I'm going to show you some pictures, and I hope you to create a sentence based on the picture that you are going to see. Okay, so you can use used to, yeah, whether it's positive or negative. Ready for the first picture?
Ready?
Okay, let's do for the first picture. This is a baby again, but doing something like, what did she do? You can use the verb whether she or I, whatever.
She used to eat donuts.
She used to eat donuts. Correct. Okay. Next. What about this one? Please be more specific.
She used to sleep with doll.
Teddy bear.
With a teddy bear or with a doll. She used to sleep with a teddy bear or with a doll. Okay, correct. Now let's move to this one, where we basically know this is basically a boy. So
He used to ride a bike.
he used to ride a bike. Okay, great. Do we have one more? Or no? Okay, we have one more. What about this?
He used to watch
He used to watch cartoon. Okay, great. So the good thing about understanding the sentence is how we can go back to the past, right? We can look back to the past. We can recall our past memories, yeah, to say that, oh, this is what I used to do, but this is not something I used to do. Okay, so it can help you to explain more about yourself to others, right? Is it good to explain yourself to others, right? So when you introduce yourself, you're not just saying about your name or your address or your hobby, but you also can recall back to the memory and say about things that you used to do. Okay? Have any questions so far, please? No? Okay, is it clear enough? Okay, great. Now we are going to move with, okay, give me a second. What about a little bit conversation? Okay, a little bit conversation. Just like one sentence for each person. Okay. For example, student A and student B. Student A will ask about this, something like this. What did you usually do when you were a kid or when you were a baby? And the student B will answer, I used to blah blah blah. Okay. So can you, two person can stand over here in front of the class, please. Give applause to two of them. Okay, I believe you guys are smart students, so I don't think I can write the sentence. I can just say it and you can practice it by your own. Okay. So who is going to ask and who is going to answer? You're going to ask. Okay. So here's the question. Yeah. What did you usually do, probably in the past, or when you were a kid, or when you were a baby? You can create. Yeah. And then your job is to answer. Okay. As creative as unique as possible. Okay. You want to start now? You want to start practice now? Okay. You can start in 1, 2, start.
What did you usually do when you were a kid?
I used to play a kite.
Okay, that's great, that's great, that's great. Well, to make this fair enough, why don't we switch the position? So now you ask her a question and then you are going to answer about things that you usually do in the past, usually in the past. Okay, so you can start now. What did you usually do in the past or when you were a kid?
What did you usually do when you were a kid?
I used to play a Barbie house, but now I don't.
Okay, give applause. Give me 5. Give me 5. Thank you very much. Okay, you can go back to your seat. Thank you very much for being brave. Okay, for being confident. Well, I know maybe some of you was a little bit nervous. I also nervous sometimes, right? But it's okay. As long as you practice, as long as you keep speaking, then you are going to be perfect. Okay? Can you repeat after me? Practice makes perfect.
Practice makes perfect.
Great, I love that. Okay, now we are going to move with our last production or activity, which is to do some arts, to do some handicraft, which is to draw. Yeah? So I'm going to call our last friend over here. So can you stand up right here in front of the class? Don't worry. already. It's not a difficult task. Okay, you don't have to be worried about that. So now, you like to draw, by the way? You like the drawing?
Yeah.
Okay, great then. Okay, I love to draw, even though my drawing is not perfect. But now over here, okay, I'm going to probably erase some of the things I wrote. So for this practice, I want you to focus on drawing two different things. Okay? The first thing is something that you do in the past. You can think about something like swimming, probably in the pool. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Maybe just the head or the hands, and maybe you can draw like a line of the water, okay? Or probably the food that you ate in the past, okay? And then for the second drawing, you can draw something that you used to do now, that you do now. So the first pictures that explain about your activity in the past, and the second picture is your activity now. You get it?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So I'm going to separate this into two sections, and you can start to draw the past and the present. Please. Okay. Please give her applause to make her more confident. Okay. But don't explain it first, you can draw it first. Don't have to explain it now. Okay. Oh, that's great. Looks like someone is drawing, probably swimming.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's it. You want to add some more? Okay. Oh yeah, of course. Again, I will give you time to add some more detail, probably. That's it. Okay, great. Now the second one, you know what to do. What you usually do now, or nowadays, or today, in the present. Okay, you're really good at drawing. I can actually guess what it is. Okay. Okay, great. Please give the applause once more. That's it, thank you very much. Okay, please. Stay here. Not yet. Okay. So you already learned about how to create the sentence. Can you explain it orally? You have to write it. So what's happening in the first picture, and then what's happening now? Okay. Based on this, probably you can see the example over here. Okay. You can.
The first picture tells I used to swim.
Application to swim. Maybe you want to add the place. Is this swimming pool or something?
Yeah.
So I used to
I used to
swim at this swimming pool.
at
Correct. So and now
and now
explaining, right? And some people just want to talk, yeah, because probably you are talkative or you are really active. So no matter what kind of way you learn, as long as you still practice, you learn, you never stop, then you will be perfect. Okay? Okay. Any question? I think that's it. That's our material of today. But remember again, to using used to, it means you explain about what happening in the past. Okay? So, yeah, if there's no more question, then we are going to call it a day. We are going to finish our lesson today. I hope you always practice this, okay? Please create your own sentence at home, okay? Make 5 or 10 sentences every day to make you really good at it. Okay? And I'm sure that you can do it even better than what we did today. So thank you very much. Have a good day, everyone. Have a great day. Thank you very much. Thank you, Nah.